Hello YouTube, BIONICLE fan here, and I've got a special video lined up. You might remember a while back now actually, I showed you a mock Rodak in a review, and quite a good comment from Jackers360, who's an awesome biotuber. Check him out. Anyway, he said that Rodak needed some more material across his body, just a more even distribution of armour and things like that. And that's what I've tried to do, so I'll show you what I've done on him. So here he is, and as you can see there are quite a lot of changes. I'll start with the obvious. Those blades on his legs are gone. They were just too big and unwieldy. They kept catching on the bottom of his torso, and it prevented me from bending his legs very well. Let's have a look what else. I have added some armour there from Mari Harley, I think, and that's just to make him look bulkier and a more even distribution of armour across his body, and that just overall makes him look a bit stronger and a bit more complex, so that's how I've improved him. Other things you might notice, just basic leg armour, there isn't that much anymore. I mean, you've got bits and pieces like from Titans and silver pieces there, and also the inside of those ratchy limbs, just to make him look stronger and more muscly. That's kind of it really. More of the eagle-eyed viewers among you might have noticed that I have these armour pieces here, the silver toe Metru foot, keep changing directions whenever you see this mock. That's not a goof on my videos, that's just because I actually can't decide which way they go. I don't know which way they look best, you know, so, but they don't affect how I can bend his arm, so it doesn't really matter in the long run. Right, next, you might have remembered, actually you won't remember because it was such a long time ago, but I have made a new mock recently, and I forgot to show you him. I've yet to do a bio and to make up his name, but it's quite an interesting one, so here he is, and as you can see he's based off a Skrall, and it's quite an interesting one, and I will go through this guy. So first up, he has a shield made up of two, what do you call it now, Skrall torsos, you know, the little ones, and Actus, that's it. So it's made up of those two torsos. He's got a Rakshi Vorak foot, and also something I got from the 2005 Titan Kitongu. He's got a single eye, which can flip that way, like behind him. The principle behind that is that he always sees somebody sneaking up on him, so it makes it more difficult to assassinate him or what have you. There is a sort of storyline I've got around him. Basically, he was a Skrall that got mutated on because they were losing in the Civil War on Barra Magna, and they needed a better warrior basically to fight off the enemies, and this guy was chosen, and then it was a disaster because he went insane and he wasn't needed, so they just kicked him out of the tribe, and he was left wandering the desert for the rest of his life, and he ended up having to fend for himself and making his own swords and stuff. As you can see there, it's a bit different to the usual one, it's got all this on it, and yeah, he's got this Vorok stinger tail, and overall I just quite like him. I'd love to hear your thoughts, so that's it for this video. Please leave a like and goodbye.